So what is the Christian Dior perfume that suits you the most, ladies? Today I'm going to review 8 of Christian Dior's private line perfumes. Here they are. Plus, at the end of this video, I will do a first impression of a fragrance that I've been wanting to try for a long time now from this same line, okay? So this is Dimitri and welcome back. Now, ladies, if you're looking for something that will please everybody around you, look no further because Christian Dior is the answer. Now, if you want something that is too complicated and has a very high standard when it comes to artistry, look somewhere else. But if you want to smell good from the beginning to the end of the life of the perfume, then this will be something that you will enjoy a lot. I'm gonna start with the lighter one, with the lighter juice. Okay, they all have different colors and they look beautiful. This is called Sakura. Okay, Sakura is a Japanese word and it means cherry blossom. So this has nothing to do with the Sakura herb that is used in desserts and dishes in the fusion style kitchen. Okay, I'm a chef, so I know a few things when it comes to food. This is referring to the Japanese cherry blossom, and it's basically what you will get with this scent. Okay, upon spraying, you will get a blast of floral notes that will persist during the whole life of this perfume. Unfortunately, it doesn't last very long. So if you plan on buying this, okay, and smelling very, very good, you will have to spray a little bit more, okay? Instead of the usual 5 sprays, you might have to do 8 or 9 or even 10 if you want this to stick to your skin the whole day. That being said, you will be surrounded by a beautiful cloud of floral notes. There are musky notes that apparently do not make the perfume stick enough, okay? Nowadays, musks are mostly synthetic and you need to use a lot of them in order for a perfume to stick, okay? So they did not do this, but as I said, the smell per se is quite beautiful, all right? So ladies, if you want to smell fancy, classy, and if you want a safe office scent or something that people will actually enjoy, Sakura is the perfume for you. Next, we have one of the most famous and talked about perfumes from the line for sure. This is Ambre Nuit, okay? Night Amber. Now, this, as I hear some people on YouTube say, this is not a signature worthy scent. Why? Because it is not easy to pull off during the hot season or during the day. This is, as the name says, a scent for the night. This is the kind of perfume that will emanate a strong amber, dry, yet a little bit sweet kind of smell, okay? And if I have to be honest, this is far from my favorite amber perfume and far from being one of the best perfumes in this line. I have a favorite perfume, of course, which I'll talk to you about soon, but when it comes to amber scents, Ambre Nuit might be okay if you're wearing it on a date, but if you get too close to the spot where you actually sprayed the perfume, it doesn't smell all that natural, all right? Unfortunately, even though Dior claims that they use the best ingredients possible for this line, I beg to differ. These do not smell very natural, all right? Unfortunately, nowadays perfumes are 90% synthetic and these are no exceptions. Honestly, aside from a few exceptions, I think that the material used is not the best you can find, all right? But in the future, I will review amazing perfumes with amazing ingredients. Now, this is actually beautiful. This is my favorite from the whole line, guys. Bois d'Argent. This is effing amazing. and I cannot wait to get a full bottle of it. I will transfer all this juice in an atomizer and spray myself to death with it. This is such an easy fragrance to wear. This is worthy of a signature fragrance, especially for men, but it would work very well for women as well. I would love my woman to smell like this. Love. This is based on iris. It has notes of honey, but it is not sweet. It's a dry scent the way I like it. It has woody notes, hence the name Bois d'Argent, which means silver woods. Okay, silver woods. What a beautiful name. And this is the kind of perfume that artists in France wear. Okay, rappers, singers, actors, they all wear Bois d'Argent. They do not touch the other ones. All they want is Bois d'Argent. And I can see why. This is the only one, aside maybe from another one or two, that I would actually buy a full bottle of. Bois d'Argent, remember guys, it is hyped up for a reason, a very good reason. It will last all day, amazing performances, super unique smell. People from other companies have copied this DNA. Why? Because it's amazing. For example, Van Cleef & Arpels, which has a private line collection, made a perfume called Bois d'Iris, which smells very similar, but Bois d'Argent is the king. Make no mistake, you will have to spend a lot more, but you will get the best of the best. It smells ultra clean, quite natural, quite delectable, and it's not overbearing. It's the kind of scent you can use day, night, and in every occasion, the way I like it. Let's get down to business now. Rose Gypsy. Alright, Gypsy Rose. The name Gypsy is quite misleading. Maybe they decided to name it this way because it makes you travel a little bit, like gypsies do. Honestly, this is an ultra mega clean rose scent that will last very long. Imagine taking petals of rose and leaving them in a lovely pond or like a cold bath, and you just get in it and you will get this smell, alright? But it's also, it evolves a little bit more than the other ones, alright? You get some woody notes. I love this smell. For a lady, if I had to choose between Sakura and Rose Gypsy, I would probably choose Rose Gypsy because the smells of these two perfumes are equally beautiful, but Rose Gypsy will last a lot longer, okay? Sakura has a definite longevity problems, but Rose will last on you, for sure. So bear in mind this, ladies. Now, another very talked about fragrance, Gris Dior, alright? Gris Dior. Gris is great. So this one, honestly, I don't understand why it is so hyped, because to be honest, it is way too sweet. It's a very different perfume from any other one that have a combination of patchouli and rose. Okay, this is a patchouli and rose based scent that smells very good, I must admit, but it can give you some headaches if you wear it too much, alright? This is for the extremely girly girl, alright? If you're very young and you're in the stage of your fragrance journey where you want sweet fragrances, then go for Gris Dior and you will be very pleased with it. Personally, I'm at a point where sweet fragrances do not do it for me anymore, alright? So it is very well made, very unique, okay? It has been out for a long time, but there is much better for a woman when it comes to perfume. Now, the Kashmir. This one, not a lot of people talk about it, but I think it's beautiful, and it's probably my third favorite from the line. Why? Because it's zesty, it's fresh, it's worthy of a signature scent, and it's probably the man version of Sakura. If you are a couple and the woman is wearing Sakura, then the man should wear the Kashmir, and this will make an amazing pair of fellas right here. Kashmir has good longevity. It is based on tea and it is very zesty, so it has lemony notes, it has woody notes, so it persists. It has quite good longevity for a fresh scent, but you will need to reapply eventually or apply a little bit more because fresh scents, you know how they work, they do not last too long, okay? The cashmere is really, really nice for a guy especially. Now, we're almost to the end. Ballad Sauvage. Beautiful scent based on figs, woody notes, floral notes, solar notes, and it's honestly very original, very worthy of a signature scent for a man especially. Ballad Sauvage means savage stroll, and this is exactly what you will be going through when you wear the scent, alright? It's like going for a nice walk in the woods when the sun is hitting you and you have fig trees and you have woods surrounding you and some flowers here and there. It's exactly what this perfume is, alright? It smells very good. I really like it. But to be honest, I prefer this next one, Oud Ispahan. Even though I am 100% positive that this does not use the real oud. Why? Because real oud is the most expensive fragrant oil that exists, guys, alright? If you want real oud, you need to look for Middle Eastern fragrances. You need to look for fragrances that only have a very small amount of stock. If a website, if a company gives you an oud fragrance that is always the same in years, that means they do not use real oud, they use an accord, okay? Nowadays, most perfumes use accords. The real stuff, if you want a real oud-based perfume, you will have to pay at least, guys, at least $5 per ml. That means that a 50 ml bottle will cost you $250 or $300 or even $1,000. Some real oud-based perfume cost $2,000, alright, for a tiny amount. It's an insane price, and companies will not make money if they use the real stuff. But nevertheless, I must admit that this is very good, alright? It is very masculine. It is not for everybody, especially girls. Girls might not like this kind of DNA, but I personally love it. It is worth the money. Why? Because this lasts 24 hours or more. I am not kidding you guys. You can take showers, try to scrub it off, try to wash your hands. This will not leave you. So go easy on the trigger. It is mixed with rose. So nowadays, rose and oud is the most used combo in perfumery, probably. But it is very unique. Other rose oud combos from other perfumers have nothing to do with Oud Ispahan. Very unique, very long lasting, for special occasions, for cold weather, very good. So it's probably my second favorite after Bois d'Argent, the ultimate winner for men. And when it comes to women, ladies, Rose Gypsy, Sakura is what you should be looking for, Gris Dior for the teenagers, and obviously Bois d'Argent will also work very well for a woman. I would love this on a woman, for sure. But rose is the ultimate smell for a woman, especially if mixed with woody notes, okay? So this is what I think you could be wearing. Now, I finally get to try a scent that I've been craving so much because a lot of reviewers talk about it, and honestly, I have very high expectations. So I just bought a decant. Companies do not like decants, I know, but I'm sorry, I had to because I could not find it anywhere, of Feve Delicieuse, alright? Please, Christian Dior, if you don't want people to buy decants of your perfumes, have a sample set of your perfumes, okay? Not these 7.5 ml perfumes that will cost a fortune. Have a 2 ml sample set, please. Even though you will never hear this message, it's all your fault if I got a decant from eBay, alright? So Feve Delicieuse, here we go. Seriously? I was expecting something a lot more special than what I'm getting right now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not get all the hype for this fragrance. This is a burst of mediocre beans. Okay, Feve Delicieuse, in case you didn't know, means delicious beans. This is not delicious at all. This is very synthetic to my nose, very not well made, and I understand why Luca Turin rated this 1 or 2 stars and said avoid, and named this fragrance cheap beans. This is very cheap smelling. I might break a few hearts right here, but ladies and gentlemen, Feve Delicieuse is not worth all the hype and the price at all, guys. This is dry, it's sweet, too sweet, but it's not the good sweet. It's like mediocre, very, like, this is the kind of DNA that I smelled 100 times in other perfumes that cost a lot less, okay? So stay away from this, make sure you try it, never blind buy, ladies and gentlemen. I beg you to never buy blind buy. I'm glad I did not follow the hype and blind bought this. I don't blind buy ever, because I know this can happen, okay? Imagine spending 200 euros for a bottle and you don't like it. It will be quite a shame. So I will not review Feve Delicieuse in the future for sure, because I don't like it. I will do full reviews of a few of these because some really deserve the hype they got. But when it comes to the best one, Bois d'Argent for a man, Rose Gypsy and Sakura for a woman, for sure. Okay? I hope you enjoyed and I will talk to you soon.